This episode of Reppin' the State Line podcast with John, George, and Josh is sponsored by The Mortgage Dad. Working with George's team gives you access to an unmatched menu of mortgage programs and over 100 years of combined mortgage experience. Skip the stress, love your mortgage experience, and get home with George. Visit www.homewithgeorge.com. NMLS ID 443967.
I'm still salty about people that actually listen to our podcast and steal our ideas. It's okay.
Why? Why
It's
is it
not
okay?
as bad as somebody stealing somebody's look.
Oh, that too. That too.
Like if you notice, Josh and I are twinning now with our glasses.
Oh, there you go.
I actually didn't even realize it when I picked them out.
I know because it's just so natural on my face. You didn't
I
realize.
didn't realize
I know.
it. And then
Oh, look at that.
We just gotta get you a pair now.
No.
no, I was talking about my soups.
Oh.
My soups idea.
Oh, the soups idea now is
yeah.
no, because like in the last like month while we were on like hiatus,
Soup flights.
I've seen burgers, I've seen best pizzas, I've seen best everything.
Soup flights.
Now
I
it's soup.
mean, my coop soups idea, you know. But I'm not going to spill the beans, but I am in the works of another idea
Okay,
that I'm actually following through with.
about time.
I have some good ideas.
You have a lot of ideas, but
But
yeah, you
this
gotta follow
idea,
through.
I think this idea is actually going to be pretty cool.
What?
I can't tell you.
Because once it goes on here, somebody steals the idea.
So then why'd you bring it up?
I don't know.
Weirdo.
I'm just excited.
So I was
for
talking about coop soups. The other day I drove past where whoever's doing the winter soup flights.
yes.
You know what I mean? And I was talking with my wife and mother-in-law. I said, dude, they have to listen to our podcast. Like, they have to.
Yeah.
And Kelsey goes, yeah, they've been talking. You guys have been talking about this for years. And
Yes.
now someone actually did it.
Big milestone. We missed it last week.
50.
It was our 50th episode last week.
50 years? No. just
50, yeah, 50 years. It feels
Yeah,
like
50 on your
It
shirt.
feels like 50 years with you two. That's
There
for
you
sure.
go. 50.
All right, guys. You're wearing a Disney shirt. You're wearing an EXP shirt.
Yes.
And you're wearing nothing.
I am, though.
Are you?
Are you wearing an EXP,
I am,
EXP
I
shirt
am
again?
repping. I am repping both of you guys.
Oh no!
I am wearing. You wanna
Want to switch
my
camera?
I Heart EXP shirt
Oh, look at that!
in
That's
support of my boy John Broda.
That's so cute.
And then, ready? I am wearing my Disney socks. It
Ooh.
looks
Oh,
with,
Look at that.
with Georgie.
Oh, how cute.
Look at that. I support. I actually thought
Are
about
you-
that when I got dressed this morning.
And you're wearing glasses that look like John. In support of John. Congratulations.
and if you haven't noticed, he trimmed his beard,
Oh, he did.
I did
and his face looks a lot thinner now.
Little bit.
little bit. Don't talk about little bits.
I'm just kidding.
Little bit.
A little bit. So, my goodness, guys, it is crazy week. We got the big game Sunday. We've got tons of shit happening.
You know who's winning, right?
Well, yeah,
Do you know what the final score is going to be?
Taylor Swift's winning. That's who's winning. You know who's winning? The NFL for all the royalty money that Taylor Swift has brought them this year.
Billions. It came out.
Yeah, there was
Billions.
billions of dollars of new viewership.
Whatever
and
that was. Billions.
People buying like gear and tickets and streaming and everything because of Taylor.
Billions with the B.
Yes.
I mean, I don't want to like spoil it for anybody because the game's still they're going to watch.
But you have your prediction.
100%.
If you
It's
had,
not just a prediction; it's going to happen.
you know what we should
I don't know,
you should start? You should
there's a
start
script.
the number one collection, sports memorabilia collection of Taylor Swift at football games. You actually might have your swimming pool by now.
No.
Well, did you know 13 is Taylor Swift's lucky number?
Yep.
And she's been to 12 games. And the Super Bowl was 13.
If she makes it back from Tokyo in time,
It's only a 13-hour flight.
who was it? Who's the
and
lady?
When
Who-
you add up the
is
numbers,
it Drew Barrymore?
When you add up the numbers for this Super Bowl, it's 13. It's like everything this year has been Taylor Swift in 13.
Was
I
it-
saw that on TikTok.
Was
so
it
that's
Drew
for true.
Barrymore that I think you could probably find the clip. It's on the internet that
That's
she
nice.
breaks down her concert gets over at this time. The first flight out of Tokyo is at this time. She'll get back into LA at this time, then over to a quick jaunt to Vegas, and then she gets like 6 hours of sleep, and then she'll be at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Like she broke it down. Like,
And if she flies private, it'll be even faster, and she can sleep the whole time. But nobody's going to talk about the carbon footprint.
do you think she's going to fly private?
Of course she does.
I think she always flies private.
Yeah.
She just pretends.
You would have seen by now a picture of her in first class or whatever.
Exactly.
If she flew commercial, there's no
She
chance
has, yeah.
that
She
she's
has
not
to.
flying private.
Exactly.
She's worth billions. She can afford a plane. She can afford a damn plane.
Do you think she has her own plane?
I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, though, right after the
She
Chiefs
does like to
win-
fly on the Chiefs plane, though.
Right after the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, that's when he's going to get down on one knee right there in the middle
I don't
of the
think
field
he
and
will.
propose.
I don't think he will.
That's
It's
my
too
Super Bowl
soon.
prediction.
It's
No,
too
it's not.
soon.
No, it's not.
No, it's not going to happen.
I met my wife in July of '95. I proposed in December. It's when you know, you know. It's never too soon. Just saying. And
Well-
we've been together now. It'll be 30 years. Holy crap! Next year it'll be 30 years we're together in July.
Huh. I met my wife in 2005. So
Met
we're
mine in 95.
almost at 20 years. That
Yeah.
I've,
You're at 19 years this year. I'm going to be at 29
no,
years.
shocker. So you're what, at 9? I'm just,
You met your wife in 2015?
no, a lot
No,
sooner
I
than
bought
that.
my wife. I met
You
my
bought
wife.
I bought my wife at an online store.
I met my wife in 2008.
Well, you guys were in high school.
Yes.
Yes.
We've had relationships since 2008.
On and off.
Yes.
Yes.
On and off. We're coming up on, yeah, pretty wild.
It's too bad it wasn't 2014
5.
Yeah. We're 15.
or 15.
When did you guys become official again? You started dating exclusively that led to you being proposing and getting married.
2016.
All right, close enough. We're all about 10 years apart.
You got to ruin it. You know, we had a 30, 40, 50 thing. Next year, we could have celebrated the 10, 20, 30 anniversary thing,
of being with our spouses.
meeting our spouses. You ruined it. There
Ruined
it
it.
is.
Yeah,
Never mind.
2016.
Ruined it.
It would,
So-
it would have been, yeah, at the beginning of 20.
All right, so prediction for the game. There's an engagement after the game. That's my first prediction. I have a score prediction as well.
I do too.
Oh, it's also going to be heads.
The Chiefs win. I don't want to spoil. So I have the script. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Chiefs win.
All right, heads.
I'm gonna.
I'm writing these down so next week we can talk about it.
Travis Kelce is going to score the first touchdown of the game.
The final score is gonna be 31-21
I agree with that.
on the dot.
31,
Exactly
31-21.
Yep. 31-21. Chiefs.
And next week, we win that. We'll let you know.
Does Jason Kelce take his shirt off?
No.
Yes. He'll be shirtless the
I don't
entire
think.
time.
I don't think he will. I think that was a Bills Buffalo situation. I don't think he is.
I don't know. I watched a podcast with him and his brother afterwards.
I watch
and,
it all the time.
And he was like, that's just me. I was told make a nice first impression, so you got me. That's how it was. So
Yeah, I think that was a Buffalo thing. I think he will.
Buffalo.
We'll see.
Have you ever been to Buffalo?
I have my.
I'm sure you have.
My family
Once.
is from.
It's
My
horrible.
dad's brother.
It's horrible.
Is from Buffalo.
I enjoyed
Buffalo. Yeah, me too.
I enjoyed the Niagara Falls. I enjoyed all of the chicken wings I ate. I didn't like Pennsylvania because I got pulled over there. But New York, upstate New York wasn't bad. It's a quick drive.
Yeah, from here.
It's like 12 hours. It's easy.
4 more, you could have been the best city in the world.
Chicago?
New York.
So
All right. So this is going to be our Super Bowl episode, obviously.
no, really?
Yeah.
We just spent 10 minutes talking about it. That's all.
No, it's the Taylor Swift episode.
No, we're not. No. There's no Taylor Swift episode.
Should we name this New Eras?
New eras? No. You know, you should name it the Dead Poet Society or whatever the heck that was that she announced. The poet something. Their
The
new
Dead
album.
Poet Society was a really good movie.
No. There's a new album coming
Yeah,
out.
she's dropping a new album while on tour.
Oh.
It's
It's
just going to
called-
say 13.
It's called
13.
Poets Department. The Tortured Poets Department. Sorry.
Okay.
The Tortured Poets Department.
Tortured.
And apparently
Poets
it's got
Department.
something to do with her ex.
Oh.
Travis Kelce.
No, not Travis. Travis is her new toy.
When is your boy Ed Sheeran going to actually come out with some cool stuff for once?
Are you kidding me? He only dropped 2 albums in the last year. What do you want? And they're good albums. If you don't listen to it, it's your fault.
Who's playing those albums?
George is the only million-person streamer.
What?
I don't know. You're a little crazy.
I
Well,
know.
still talking about the big game. Are there any other predictions? So you're predicting it's going to be heads for the coin toss.
Yes.
George has a prediction that's 31-21 Kansas City over San Francisco.
And I predict that when that happens, there will be an announcement on our next episode.
Yes.
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you. Because if that's not the final score, I was given some bad information and we scrap all the plans.
Well, if that's not, regardless
So
of
are
which
you
way
saying
it is.
football is scripted?
Yes.
Yeah. And I know the script. 31-21.
And we will play the clip of how he found out about the script next week.
No, I don't know
regardless
if we're
of
allowed
score.
to. If we're allowed to.
Why are we not allowed to?
Because is that, I guess it's TikTok content.
It's TikTok. It's public domain. It's out there.
Yeah, maybe. We'll think about it.
I mean, they leaked the script. It wasn't our
did.
fault. We were
we
just
just-
smart enough to be able to read it.
Yeah, we were smart enough to catch on, read it, and do you want to know what's funny? So we bet on it, obviously.
Obviously.
Do you know when we got the odds that
Now
we
you're throwing it out there. All right, so we actually have a bet on this game.
yes 31-21.
I do not gamble. I have a bet on this game because I believe so strongly in this.
It's gonna happen 31-21. But we bet on it. We got plus 24,000 to 1 odds.
Yes.
And the last I checked, it dropped to plus 11,000 to 1. So the odds got more than twice as bad
Because more people are starting to realize.
that this is the script. Yeah. And I'm
I'm
curious.
going to laugh if it's
So-
The
31-21
other way?
49ers.
Let me look and see if
And if it is, it is. It's only a couple $100, you know.
let's see alternate. I'm gonna look
But
at
if it's not,
the exact score.
somebody's paying taxes.
Okay, so
Yes.
when it comes to the Super Bowl, the big game,
The big game.
Would
Let's
it-
call it the big game. He's worried about getting sued over Taylor Swift. So let's
Yeah.
just say the big game.
are there any traditions that you guys and your families partake in?
No, I used to. Years and years and years before, even the first couple years me and Venice were married, it was when I moved here, it kind of stopped. But Super Bowl Sunday was always at my apartment or my house. 6-foot Italian sub, couple of pizzas from the local pizza place, wings, just full spread of food. All the guys would show up at my house like 11 a.m. We would start eating, drinking, and playing poker. Then the game would start, and everything would pause, game. And then when the game was over, we'd go back to the poker, and it was winner takes all. And we'd go until 2 or 3 in the morning. Nobody went to work on Monday. That was the tradition. And then when I moved here in 2001, that's when it kind of stopped. You know what I mean? Because all the guys weren't going to fly out here from New York City.
30 years. Bring it back.
Yeah.
30 years.
Half of the guys have passed away since then. The other half live all over the world. So
Be kind of cool. The other half, wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
It would.
So new traditions, watched many games with my boys. And then the last few years, hate to say it, it's just been bad games and no interest whatsoever. I hate to say it like that, but when you got 2 teams constantly, it's yeah, done. I'm only watching this year for Taylor.
I also don't understand why people are getting so mad about the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl, right? Remember, we also lived through the Tom Brady era. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And no one ever complained about Tom Brady.
Well, they did.
No,
They're just
do
haters.
you not know the Jets? We complain every day.
Well,
They did.
that's what happens to being a Jets fan.
I remember every Super Bowl being like, oh, Tom Brady. Like everybody would root against Tom Brady because they were sick and tired of him winning. And that's going to happen with Mahomes. But it's all right. Starting next year, the Bears are going to unseat him. So we won't have to worry about it anymore.
How's that going to happen? It's going to be a Minnesota Jets Super Bowl next year. I already read the script.
No, that's the false script going around because people trying to rip people off. Now that is not what's happening next year.
I don't know. So, how about you? Tradition?
I don't really have one.
No.
Yeah, we don't either.
I remember one year I was flying back from Dallas during the Super Bowl, and every time we went over a major city that had some airways, the captain would relay the score of the football game.
Oh, that had to be fun.
Over the speaker. And it was the one where Tom Brady came back.
Oh, the 28-3?
Yeah, 28-3 come back. So, like, it was like 21-28 as we were flying over Detroit. And then it wasn't until we got to Chicago when the game was over we realized that
they won.
So it was cool. That's one of the more memorable ones. But no, this year we have some friends that are having a party and invited us over, so we're gonna go to that. And I'm gonna make something on a smoker that I've never made before. We're gonna make pig shots.
Oh,
what are pig shots?
You take smoked sausage rings, you slice them into circle rings, and you wrap in bacon, put a toothpick in it, and you fill the bacon part up with like this cheese mixture type thing. And you smoke it for a couple hours until the bacon gets real nice and crispy. And then throw some barbecue sauce over top of it.
Sounds good. Pig shots. Never heard of it, but sounds delicious.
Well, you'll just have to bring some next week.
To our celebration.
So
Our 31-21 celebration.
For me this week, though, like, again, Denise, Emily, they got us. Who puts a gymnastics competition on Super Bowl weekend?
People that don't care about football.
I know. So, like, she's gone like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And this year,
where are they at?
This year, it's not only people that don't care about football, but also
Right, all the Swifties.
No Swifties. So people that hate Swifties and football do that.
So they're going to be in West Chicago.
We have an office there.
So that's where they'll be this weekend. And I don't think they get back until late Sunday. So I'm just going to fly solo, probably just eat some bad food and watch the game and see what happens.
You want to come over to our friend's house with us?
I like sitting in my sweats, just hanging on my couch, drinking my own drinks.
Well, we're going to be
not worried about getting anywhere.
We're going to be drinking, eating, and I'm going to break my diet for it.
So I was looking through, since you don't have a tradition and you don't, Mash.com has the 25
Mash.
Mash.
Or like a mash.
Like mashed
mashed
potatoes. Like MASH.
If mashed potatoes is not on that list.
And they're saying the top 25 foods for Super Bowl, the ridiculous snack stadium is ranked in at 25. And I don't know.
That is cool.
It is just nuts. And I've been watching like videos on how you make these, like using containers and stuff. It's just nuts.
Looks like it.
Is that like a 4-story too? Like, is it like a sandwich?
It's sandwiches. The walls around the stadium is a sandwich that's stacked 4 high.
Holy cow.
And then we've got...
You got wings in there?
You got wings. You got the little sausages that are wrapped in...
bacon.
No, not bacon.
Pig balls.
Like
no. What is
pigs in a blanket.
Oh, those are my favorite.
No, what did you call them? Pig shots.
Pig shots.
Pig balls.
There's... Oh, my. There's nachos in there. There's all kinds of stuff in this. Oh, my goodness. There's like egg rolls in here and just craziness.
Is the benches the egg rolls?
They're everything. And then you got like the players are on the field, and it's like the field is like guac. The field is guac, and then there's cheese dip on one end. And
we
then
need
there's
to
like then there's like barbecue sauce on the other end for dunking into.
All right, right now, if
That
it ends
looks awesome.
up 31-21, we are getting that, and we're gonna have it right here next episode.
Let's see that picture again.
Here, bring it closer to the camera there.
Oh, here.
Or you pull it up. Just go mash.com and you can put it right on the screen. It'll look a lot nicer.
Seriously, if you are 100% correct. We are going to have
Here,
that.
George, I'll just do this. I will forward it to you.
Mashed.
Here, I just texted it to you. Come on, George. There we go. It's taking a second. Your internet's slow in here today.
Jeez, John. Be nice if you were fast. Notifications are silenced.
Well, that's why it won't give me. It won't let me connect you. Here, I'll try sending it to Reppin. There we go. It'll go to Reppin. It just won't go to you. There we
There it
go. There's a
is.
ding. I guess it wasn't silenced.
Ding!
Was that your
Drinking
phone?
Is very bad.
Let's see.
So-
Open. Let's see.
The
Open
ridiculous
image.
tower. But then we got a fruit platter for a lighter option. That's number 24.
Those are also incredible.
Number 23 is anything shaped like
Ah,
a
here it is.
football.
Here it is. Bam.
Bam. Look at that thing. Like that is just, I'm like hungry right now looking at that.
I see the cheese dip. What are the field goal posts made out of?
I think they're breadsticks
Yeah, they look like
or
mini.
pretzel sticks, you know?
That's incredible.
So the 22 food for the Super Bowl, though, is a sad veggie platter. That's awesome.
Sad veg.
That's what it says. And it is sad. I mean, they're showing you carrots, broccoli, some tomatoes, and some ranch.
That's definitely something you just get at the Meyer.
Yeah, you just hop at Meyer. I got to bring a dish to pass. Stop at Meyer real quick.
Number one. Let's just. Why are we going so slow? Number
Why
one.
are you jumping ahead?
Oh, I like how they say obviously the number one.
Hold
Like
on, nachos,
number 13 is
queso.
number 13 is sliders. Like I would think that'd be
Ooh.
like higher up on the
How
list.
how though? Sliders are
That should be like a top 5.
or buffalo chicken dip a no brainer at 11.
pulled pork sandwiches at 12. Like that should be in the top. Those should be the top 5 right there.
Buffalo
Oh,
dip
okay,
is definitely a top 5 option.
They put at number 9. They put homemade Chex Mix.
Really?
My mother-in-law makes homemade Chex Mix, and I tell you what, fire.
Right, but is it top 10 Super Bowl
I don't
food?
think so.
No,
I don't
Like
think so.
number 8 is hot dogs, and they're showing you a chili dog with everything on it. I could agree with that. A hot dog with everything
No.
on it should be in
No,
the top.
When
10.
I think Super Bowl, I don't think hot
I'm
dog.
not thinking. I'm thinking pigs in a
Baseball.
blanket.
World Series party. Yes.
Cocktail meatballs. Number 6, pigs in a blanket. Though is number 5.
Whoa. Number 7, a bowl of random chips.
Right, but here the top 5
That's-
sounds okay, but these should be like 10 to 5, and then we should have the ones we think should be the top 5. So pigs in a blanket, number 5. Number 4, jalapeno poppers. I mean, who doesn't like snacking on jalapeno poppers?
I like numbers 4, 3, 2, and 1.
3 is pizza,
I agree with
and
all
pizza
4.
is a Super Bowl food, regardless of what you say.
Ooh,
Potato skins for number
potato
2,
skins.
and wings. Number 1. Number 1 are wings. And if there's no blue cheese, Josh is just dropping the whole tray and walking out
You have. All right,
because
This-
he doesn't like ranch in his wings.
guys, hear me out. When people make these articles and put pictures up, do they not, or commercials, whatever, do they not realize, John, zoom in on the backside of that celery. What is that?
Marinara sauce.
With wings
It looks like marinara. It looks
or
like
ketchup,
I
barbecue
think
sauce.
Ketchup. It might be barbecue sauce because you know they're the type of people that go to like Buffalo Wild Wings and say these are amazing, and like they're good when you're drunk, but it's not like
who
high
in their
quality
right
wings.
mind would at least put some ranch. I mean, you guys know my theory on ranch and blue cheese.
I know.
But like, you can't put ketchup / barbecue sauce on the plate of wings.
No. You need to have ranch. Like so, I make at home. So I get like the big 8-pound bag of wings from like Walmart or Meijer or wherever you get it.
Yeah.
And I put them in the air fryer. I got a double air fryer, so you can cook the wings in the air fryer. They get nice and crispy, but you're not putting a bunch of stuff on it. And I salt them as soon as they come out. And then I mix Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce, 2-to-1 ratio of that with ranch, and I pre-mix that. And that's my dipping sauce.
I'm okay with that.
I don't do blue cheese separate. I like blue cheese like on a burger, but I don't like blue cheese
You
dressing.
like no. You like chunks of blue cheese.
Yes.
Fresh
I like fresh
chunks.
blue cheese.
Yeah.
I don't like blue cheese dressing. So for me, though, it's Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce, 2 tablespoons to every 1 tablespoon of ranch. That's how I mix it, and that's how I eat them. I had
think-
that for
I
dinner
think-
last night.
I think we agree top 5 are good.
Top 5 are good, but that should be
6
10 to 6.
6, 7, 8, 9
7's terrible.
all need to leave.
Yes. And
6,
how
7,
do you,
8, 9.
How do you have a bowl of random chips above buffalo chicken dip?
Yeah. Buffalo chicken dip is the bomb. So
Chili. Chili should be up there.
chili.
100%.
Chili's not on that list.
It is. It's
But see-
14.
but see,
14?
14. But
Yes.
that's what I'm saying, though. I would do chili and hot dogs as 14, where you have the chili and you have hot dogs. You could make a chili dog
No.
and go eat. Because, Dad, you say no. I say yes all day long.
I think so. I think you
A
can
chili
combine those
dog.
two.
A chili
Yes.
dog is the way to go, especially for Super Bowl. It's not something you don't get a chili dog at the baseball stadium.
I know, but it's not.
I mean, hey, this is coming from people from Chicago who put a salad on their hot dog.
Oh, what happened?
My phone fell.
He
Nice
dropped his
work.
phone.
Yeah, that's good.
So
So I agree. I think the top 5 should be in the top 10. 6 through 9 need to get boot.
No, you can't say that against the cocktail meatballs.
They don't need to be top 10.
They could be 10.
Okay. But there's some
7 is terrible. 8 is terrible.
9 is terrible.
right, but
9
sliders
is terrible.
10
Sliders
could
poop-
stay.
7-layer dip
sliders-
is good.
Yeah, 7-layer dip for sure is a Super Bowl.
Right. But
item.
the pulled pork sandwiches, the sliders, they should be in that top 10.
Dude, I
Chili
think you could
should be in
take
the
10.
top 10.
You could
Agreed.
take 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, even the cheese and crackers, and move it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Just get rid of 6 through 10 and just put 11
Those.
through 15.
But like guac, I would definitely have guac there, and they got it at number 17.
Spinach artichoke dip at 16.
I know, which, I mean, if you talk to Venice, though, she would much rather have spinach artichoke dip over guacamole. She doesn't like guac. I do. I like it the reverse.
See, my
So
wife,
let's have both of those together with a big thing of chips.
they should just put dip and chips.
Chip. Yes, dips and chip. 15. Number 15, all dips and chips.
You know what I want to do? I want to have a party once, and maybe we could do this, and George could host it.
a chip and dip?
No. A chip and dip? I like a chip and dip.
Well, he's got the hot tub out back. We could do a chip and dip.
Yeah.
And it
chip
would
and
be
dip.
like we have
Can
different,
we
we
fill-
have different chips and different dips.
Can
and
we
then
fill
have
his
a
hot tub up
We could
with
do
with
that.
guacamole?
Or we
Split
could
it in
do,
half, go half guac, half queso.
or we
No.
could do a bacon boil.
a big.
No, I was thinking, like, have you seen those parties where, like, charcuterie boards are a big thing, right?
Yes, yeah. And
Each person brings their own charcuterie board that's totally different.
right. I've
That
seen
would be
that.
cool. That'd be cool.
Ooh, they have. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, I was on the wrong page.
Oh no. So if you want to look at the entire list and complain and write in the comments section, go to mashed, mashed.com, where you can find the article and complain about it.
Yeah, that's not a very good.
So
top
no, it's not a
25
good.
list.
It's not a good top.
I mean, they
25.
have good ideas there, but they were way wrong order.
All right. So what are we going to say our top 5 are then?
top 5
Pizza.
Pizza's on that
100%.
top 5.
Pizza?
I like a
Wings.
6-foot hero.
Wings?
I
No.
like a big sandwich. But I've always
Pizza,
done that.
wings. I think
Dip?
chips and dip,
Chips and dip?
like all chips and dip. So quesos, your guac.
Like
your
you'd have at least
salsa.
5 different types out.
Correct.
You can't just have one.
I'm staying strong with pigs in a blanket.
I'm not. I would say
All right, but what are you dipping?
chili is
I
in
mean,
the top
I'm fine.
5.
Just pigs in a blanket.
I would say chili.
Kelsey will make,
Spicy brown mustard, baby.
oh, yeah, or like the super grainy mustard.
Yes.
All right.
And I take, so 7-layer dip is in the chips and dip.
I'm taking chili out.
I think chili,
I'm taking chili out.
top 5.
If I'm going to put chili in there, I'm taking away the pizza.
Mm.
Because you only have one main course. It's either chili or pizza. Wings are not a main course. Wings are a
But see,
side course.
we always did wings, pizza, 6-foot Italian sub. And that was from like a true New York City
Correct.
Italian bakery.
Correct. But you know what I'm saying?
Like
The sad veggie platter.
All right.
like not a foot not a 6-foot sub from like Subway. I would
I'm
not
gonna,
say
I'm
that.
gonna call this now, and it's not on the list, but I will mess it up, and it's on my top 5 at all times. Midwest sushi.
Is that where it's the pickle, the ham, the cheese, and the cream cheese?
It's
You roll it
it's
up?
the pickle, cream cheese, ham
Yes.
rolled up.
Yes, my sister-in-law actually
My
brought
mom
that
makes
to
a
an
really
event.
good similar.
She brought that to an
That
event
is
last
on
year.
that is on my top 5 at all times. My mother-in-law has to make a double batch when she makes them because I will eat one entire whole batch in a sitting by myself.
But see, that's how I feel about deviled eggs. If you're making deviled eggs, make 2 dozen, one for me and one for everybody else to share.
Deviled eggs are good. Not top 5. All right.
No,
well,
not top 5, but
moving on.
it's a snacky item.
Moving on. So Super Bowl this weekend.
Yes.
What else did you do this last week? Let's recap.
This week,
Any fun stuff?
no.
No?
Well, a little bit. We went to last week was Venice's birthday, so we went to Shogun, but we did Zaki 88 because sometimes you just want to like sit at the bar area and just order the food and have them bring it to you and not watch the whole show. And I feel like I get a more manageable portion when we do that because they always have extra and you feel like you're gouging yourself. You're always eating when you're sitting at the table while they're cooking. You know what I mean? So here they just bring you out a portion of food. But we did that, had a few cocktails. They make an amazing old fashioned. It's on their specialty drinks menu. It's called Journey. They have like 10 drinks that are named after bands. And Venice goes, of course it's named Journey. Because she knows I can't stand Journey. And I don't care what anybody says. Most overrated band in history.
Except for they have the best song.
What, Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah,
No.
that's the White Sox theme song.
Yeah.
Sorry. Forever will be one of my favorite songs of all time.
The Cubs were using that song too, though.
No, they're not.
They did.
No. No, not like the White Sox. That was the White Sox World Series song. I think you're confused.
I'm not confused. I think this
No,
is,
they have that stupid Go Cubs Go song.
I think this is the Mandela effect.
No.
Mandela?
Mandela.
Mandela.
Like Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela.
That's what it's named after.
So, what did you do, sir?
I was actually thinking about that when John was talking, and
Well, I'm not done. We had dinner. That was like early in the week.
Yeah, that's enough for you. I'm just kidding. We're cutting
You know
you
what?
off.
I'm done. I'm done. 51 episodes. I quit.
all right. So moving on from John,
You guys suck.
No, we're pretty cool. I think you're cool.
to be honest with you,
I didn't do anything this weekend.
No, seriously, I didn't either. That's why I said,
It was one of those weekends where I just vegged.
no, like we did. So,
Oh, yeah, that thing.
he clapped in the soundboard.
yeah,
went off.
no, we
We don't want another episode.
I played in my first ever pickleball tournament
Oh.
at Victory. Yeah, me and our fourth co-host, that is our special guest every once in a while on the show, Garrett Erickson, are pickleball partners. So we played in our first tournament. It was Saturday morning. We didn't do half bad. We've only been playing for like a month. And so we decided to sign up. We did the 3.0, which is like middle of the road level, I would say. And we went 3-2. The two teams we lost to have been playing pickleball for some time, and they play in a couple leagues and stuff. And so we lost, I think it was like 15-13 and 15-12. So fairly close games. The other three teams we tally-whacked bad. One, this dude like started trying to bust out the rule book on us because we were beating him so bad, and this guy like plays a lot of pickleball. Sorry, got your butt smacked. I had some other choice words. Like we were going back and forth. Like it got heated,
intense.
and we ended up being I think like 15-7.
Do you grunt like in these tennis players?
No, I don't. But I had two really sweet moves that don't always happen often. Like so, you can't smash in the kitchen.
No,
That's what she said.
can't smash in the kitchen.
Can't smash in the kitchen.
Unless it bounces in the kitchen first.
Right.
Correct.
Ready? So I jumped over the kitchen and smashed it. There's like a side shot. So I knew like to jump over it and smash it all the same. So that was pretty cool. And then there was another side shot and I barely got to it and I hit like a spinner and it went around the net and hit the back line. So that was pretty cool. But
Very nice.
I did that and then Mason had basketball, had 3 games up in East Troy. And then we had baseball practice. We're getting down to the wire to our first baseball tournament, which is going to be in Bettendorf here the first weekend of March.
Uh-oh.
I was just in Bettendorf on Friday.
I know. We're staying at the
Okay.
Isles Casino.
We're done with John, though, remember? That's great. Bettendorf.
No, we're gonna cancel you.
Okay.
Don't mute me.
And so yeah, that was really it. Mondays are our pretty slow days, so we didn't.
I hear you. I wound up going out to the Quad Cities.
So George, how
Screw you guys.
Quad Cities? Yeah, you had an EXP event, which is pretty cool. We're be on the lookout for some agents that are thinking about EXP because me and John might have something in the works, moving down the road a little bit.
Yeah, looking to do an in-live person event out here. But that's one thing I need to show you too, though. We had some really cool software updates. So I want to talk to you about that later.
Well,
George.
when we get into, let's talk about that when we get into the business side. Remember, that's a new
Right.
thing we do. Talk a little bit about what's happening. Because I
Sounds
got some
good.
cool news to share.
Ooh.
But
I shopped for a granite countertop for my island.
congratulations.
So that's my exciting weekend. Yeah.
What did I do this weekend? I don't know if I moved off the couch. Legitimately, I slept.
I believe that.
I
George-
slept
George,
in. What?
There's no different from that and any other day.
No, no.
What has changed?
No. Stop it. No, I was very relaxed this weekend. Did a lot of vegging. But
So when you guys go furniture shopping, do you buy 2 couches, one for just yours sleeping,
no.
and one?
No. We had Kyle's kids this weekend.
Where were they at?
They went to see some comedian in Gurnee area overnight. I have no idea.
Who was it?
I don't remember his name. I did recognize him. He's not.
It's not Shane Gillis.
No.
Shane Gillis was just in town.
He's good.
That dude is hysterical.
Yes, he's gonna host Saturday Night Live. They just announced it yesterday. Did you see who's coming back to town?
Bert.
No, not Bert. Oh my God, not Barron's. The other guy. The other comedian that was here.
The other guy. You know the other guy.
No, I can't.
The other guys. That's pop.
The other guy. He's at the BMO.
Yeah, he's at the BMO this year.
Oh, I have no idea.
I want to see Charlie Barron's, but no. Charlie Barron's was here, but he's not as good, I think, as this other guy. God, what's his name?
You could keep filling dead air saying what's his name. I'll look it up.
What's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Oh, and it's not Bert Kreischer. I wish Bert would come back. I love Bert, and his stuff is so funny. I
want to see 2 bears in 1 cave go on tour together.
I just watched an episode or a clip they put on TikTok, and all they did was laugh for
Did you
30
see
seconds, and I
Tom
couldn't stop
Segura bought Bert for like their 500th episode, whatever it was, right? A bottle of chloroform.
laughing. No, I did not.
A real bottle of chloroform.
Is it Nate?
Nate Bargatze. That's
Bargatze.
He's here like on Thursday.
yes.
No, he's here on May 17th.
May 17th. I want to go. Nate Bargatze.
I know someone selling tickets.
Limited seats are available Friday,
want-
May 17th.
Seriously, look, watch.
Let's go. Why don't the 3 of us go?
Hold on.
You want to go? Let's commit to it right now. Friday, May 17th.
Hold on.
I'll have to check my calendar.
Oh,
I know someone literally selling tickets.
Well, let's go. He's at the BMO. He's hilarious. What else?
What else?
I didn't really do much this weekend. Like I said, we babysat, did a lot of resting, TV watching, sports watching. Got ready for this week. It's been a busy week.
Ooh, the WWE is coming back to town this year.
They come every year.
So, on to let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Changes. I got some exciting news.
Let's hear it.
Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
So, I think in the last episode I announced that we moved and we're cross country.
Yes.
Okay.
You moving again?
No.
You moving on up to the east side?
No. Little bit of a restructure, and I'm no longer the mortgage dad. I will be the mortgage dad team
Oh.
going forward. And obviously I have my dedicated processor, but I also now am teaming up with Bruce Biggers, and we are working as a team where anything that comes in, we work it together. So he's kind of my inside, knows the systems inside and out, knows the programs inside and out, my secondary hand to help make sure that we're capitalizing every opportunity that comes in and finding the right program for him. And I am going to continue to be outselling. So it's a team now. It's official. We formed a team. So Bruce and I, and so now instead of coming to the Mortgage Dad for your loans, it's the Mortgage Dad team, and I've got Bruce and my dedicated processor now. So there's 3 of us that are going to rock the area. So
The mortgage family,
the mortgage,
I would say the mortgage dads.
mortgage daddies.
the Mortgage Dad team. So that's fine.
No, that's awesome. That is awesome.
now-
Sweet.
I've known Bruce. I've
Cool.
known Bruce a long time, and when I first
Have we had Bruce on our show yet?
No.
no, Bruce did a bunch of stuff for me like years ago. We've done some videos. So if you go to like Selling the State Line on YouTube, just shameless plug, you can see some old videos where Bruce is talking to me like 3 companies back from where he was. But Bruce has been doing this like
Forever.
30 years. He's
Yep.
been a mortgage originator.
I've
He's
been-
run branches. He's run big companies. He's done all that stuff. And he was one of the first guys I connected with when I became a realtor back in 2017. And he really guided me along and taught me a lot on how I could be knowledgeable for my clients. So I really love the fact that you're working with him because I
mean,
love
I've-
you like a brother. I love Bruce like a brother. Having
I've
you
always-
guys together.
I've always worked with him because he's been, I'm on his team or with his office, but this is the first time where this is going to be like
Going into business together.
yeah, where it's like if I close a loan, Bruce gets paid. Bruce closes a loan, I get paid.
Yeah. That's how a team works.
It's going to be a really nice change because there's something to be said about the experience between the 2 of us. We're at like 50 plus years experience.
Yeah.
But also now Julie is our processor still. So we still have the dedicated processing.
I love Julie. She's the
But
best.
it's the coverage. So if I'm unavailable or out or busy
Or traveling for the whole month of July.
or traveling, there's somebody there still to help and vice versa. So it is going to be awesome. He's an absolute master when it comes to our mortgage programs and the guidelines. Like he's like an encyclopedia. He knows all the rules. And so having those forces combined, I think is going to be dynamic.
I would agree.
So we are, it's something new. It's a different approach. There's a reason we came to this realization, I guess, we put 2 and 2 together of other cities, other firms, and like they must be doing something, that they're putting up certain numbers still. And I think this is the right move. So I don't want to say too much because I think it's a lot of strategy on our part on the back end of how do we make ourselves unstoppable. And I think this is step 1.
Well,
Any move is a good move.
well, for anybody that doesn't know as well, George and Bruce have the same birthday,
Yes.
and they're 10 years apart. Bruce is my age.
Yep. January 19th, best day.
So they have the same birthday.
And now we're the same team.
It's just kismet. Wow. We went almost the whole episode without using the buttons.
I don't think we did last week.
No,
we didn't use any buttons like the
No.
last 5 episodes. I mean,
So sorry to bore y'all, but that's my big
It's
news.
not
boring.
boring.
it's not boring.
I know, but I'm very excited about it.
It's as flavorful as pickle juice.
So the move is official. It's done. I've got all my links up and running. I've got my website updated. We've formed some agreements on this new team. And I'm ready to start rocking. I think 2024 is going to be a big year.
Did you get the fire lit again?
Yeah, 100%. I'm ready. Ready to rock 2024.
You know how you really set that fire? Get rid of the couch.
No. No. That is not going anywhere. That couch is not going anywhere.
Oh, I saw a workstation once, and I thought of George. It's like a chair, and it's got a table built in, and then you can recline all the way down to your screen to see while you're laying down.
Do you know? Oh my gosh. You know what you could do that with too? Apple Vision Pro. Holy moly.
And
Have
you can also
seen
get
this?
pulled over and arrested.
I've
you
seen,
seen-
I've seen, and like I saw the video clip of the guy on the New York City subway, and being a New Yorker, that is the one place in the world you want your senses around you at all times, because you are in a tin can with people that will kill you for $1.
Right.
I mean, it just happens. I mean, you got 6 million people around you at all times.
I'm pretty
What
sure that it was scripted, but yes.
I don't know, but it's a $4,000 headset, and he's sitting on a train doing this.
Have you seen it though? If you have,
And all somebody has to do is run behind him and grab it.
I'm
off his
surprised you
head and
haven't
run.
bought one yet.
I'm very close.
I'm sure there's one in that drawer over there.
No, not yet. I haven't yet, but I mean, if you've seen what it can do,
If he sells some bourbon, he can get one of these like tomorrow.
I've got.
I mean, we have some bottles.
I tried my
allocated.
Traveler.
How was your Traveler?
Yeah, how was it?
Incredible. Loved it.
We were supposed to do it today on this show, but my traveler's downstairs. So
Bummer.
It can travel its way up.
Yeah, it can travel.
yeah, we're not going to do that.
It's called Traveler. So we'll toast next week. But I did.
We could pour something else. I opened a bottle of Elmer. Have you
Elmer
tried
Fudd?
Elmer? No, Elmer Lee. It's that bottle that's
The
right
Elmer
there.
T. Wheat. Lee. The Elmer T. Wheat.
He tried it.
T. Wheat.
It's
yeah.
pretty damn good.
It was very good. It's one of the smoothest bourbons I've ever had.
I only know Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. Well,
So I opened.
you made fun of it. You're not drinking it.
I opened my Four Roses Sunday night,
Yeah.
and I made the Four Roses recipe for their Manhattan. And oh my goodness, so good, so good.
The Four Roses single barrels are amazing.
And mine was the EBSF.
EBS.
EB.
EB. Yeah, you had EB.
EBSF.
No,
That's
OB.
OB.
Yeah, you had B.
It's just not BDSM.
No. That's only in your house, baby.
Oh, you're funny. This guy came with all the jokes today.
He did. He's always a joker.
So, yeah, bourbon. No, I think I'm going to get one very soon, but I need to make some moves first because one is I've got to sell an iPad that I don't need, but I have a desktop. And I don't know if you've seen the features of this, the videos that I've been sending you, but you basically have unlimited screens. So I don't need the desktop. You can have this tucked away and you can just use that anywhere you want. So it's the same thing as this. It basically eliminates my screens on the wall here for a Mac, and it's incredible. And my favorite part is that you could put screens all over your house. So it knows your house. It maps your house immediately. And I could put like a screen in the bathroom. I could put a screen. Like the cool thing was the timers.
I know exactly where Josh's head went with that one. Wait, you mean I don't have to hold my phone anymore? When I'm having my alone time?
No, you could put a screen in like the kitchen. Like the cool thing is that
George will
timers.
have to get a new couch.
George will have to get a new couch.
Ooh, Lord.
No, but like there's one person that they have like little timers, and then they would drop them like over the thing on the stove, and it keeps it right in that spot. So no matter where you are with a headset, it like doesn't move.
What freaks me out though about this headset is it's got a front display. So it has a camera in front that is now looking at things around you and showing it in your peripheral vision. So you're not actually looking through the device. You're looking at a slight delay of reality. And I know our eyes have that same delay with your brain to do this stuff, but now you got a secondary. But then it takes a picture of your eyes and puts it on the display. So you know when somebody's looking at you or when they're
Yes.
looking away.
Like
When you're not looking at you and I'm actually looking at a screen, my eyes don't appear there anymore.
correct. It's got
So it's like a little freaky.
they built
right.
in the technology so that somebody can know if you're looking at them or not, or see them or not. Correct. It gives us this blue fuzz when you're watching a screen or immersed in your.
I saw a video like
I've got
5
too
years
many
ago.
things circulating in my head that I can't talk on air about.
But Josh wants to. When you get these, Josh wants to borrow them for a day.
Dude, they're incredible.
Can
Like,
you just like put random people like?
Like I can have a screen with like a random image, so when I walk through the room and I look over, I see it.
100%? You know, like throughout the house.
Do you
Like,
get where I'm going?
I know
with
exactly where you're going. You are so bad.
no, but you could put throughout the whole house like different screens for like somebody.
this? It'd be cool. I don't know if I could spend $4,000.
And now let me ask you a question though. If I'm wearing a headset and you're wearing a headset and we're in the same house, do I see your screens?
No, because it's you. It's your own.
And that just made Josh now say it's worth the $4,000. Because nobody can see what
Well,
he's looking at.
It's unbelievable. Well, yeah, and it's Retina. So now it's instead of Touch ID, Face ID, it's Retina ID. So it has to scan your eyeball, and until it sees your eyeball, it's not going to put wherever you were at, and it remembers all that. So you have as many screens as you want, things throughout the house that make sense. Like somebody put a whole weather app screen right by their back door. So when they wanted to figure out what's going on, they go there and they can just.
But nothing.
I just
worse.
opened a window.
So stupid wearing it.
Not really.
But eventually, the glasses you and I are wearing
Are gonna be it.
That's how
That's
it'll
where
be.
it's going.
I mean, Google Glass has been working on it. Google had a screen,
Yeah, Lens Crafters. You can buy them at Lens Crafters.
but they have some of it in there. But it's going to be like full blown, like Iron Man, bloop, and just it's there. I mean, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
This is the next phase of technology. What's freaking me out though is like on like
When are we
YouTube
gonna have flying
guys,
cars?
according to Back to the Future, it was supposed to be 2020, but we didn't get that. We got COVID.
We got COVID instead.
But you know, just the technology from when I was a kid, like because you grew up, the
I'm-
internet's been here the whole time you've existed. You do not know a life without some kind of streaming, podcasting, something. You know what I mean?
I'm a hundred.
Apple.
No,
No,
no.
no.
I'm 100% convinced.
The internet's been around over 30 years.
I guess.
I'm 100% convinced that is the future of the computer.
You never had dial-up.
Yeah, I did.
When it gets to the point,
You had like AOL dial-up.
yeah. So did I.
Oh yeah.
All right,
I
was in-
also
this is the
had a
90s.
black and white TV.
that was choice.
And
It was choice to buy a black and white TV. It wasn't like when
He
when
got
my,
sold
when
a
my
bill of
dad, when my
goods.
dad was a kid.
He was like,
the
yeah,
only
but I
TV
can give
was
you
a
this black and white
TV.
one. It's really cool. Like we could take you back. No, I 100% think that that's the future of computer. When it gets to the point where it's your glasses,
Right.
no need for any of that. You literally will sit down, you'll have your mouse and keyboard, and boom, everything pops up, and you can just work, and then take your glasses off or turn it off whenever you want. It's incredible. You gotta watch some of these videos. If you haven't seen them, I've texted you half of them.
I never say I haven't watched them.
Well, you're looking at me like you're hearing about this the first time.
No,
Okay.
I just think you look stupid wearing ski goggles around. town.
Yeah, whatever. I
They
think
teach their own.
I think on an airplane, like when I fly, to have that and have all my computer screens to be able to do anything I want would be incredible. As if I'm home.
I get it.
That makes flying go by like this, and nobody knows.
Oh, they're gonna know.
Well, they're gonna know.
Oh, they're gonna know.
All right, what we got coming up this weekend?
What's
Super
going on?
Bowl.
What's going on this week besides the Super Bowl, Josh? You had a list of stuff
I
there.
do. Hold on. Let me.
And then remember, it was restaurant week last week, and the groundhog did not see his shadow. So they're saying an early spring, and with temperatures in the 40s and 50s this past week, it's definitely there. But regardless, just like Bill Murray said in the famous movie, I predict 6 weeks till spring.
Okay.
Just what it is. It's 6 weeks till the first day of spring.
Okay.
All right.
What do you got, Josh?
There is a slew of stuff going on. 90s themed adult prom,
Ooh.
February 9th at Pig Minds Brewing.
Which they were just ranked in a top 20 list of the best breweries in the country.
Vegan breweries.
I didn't read the whole article. I just saw the headline.
Yeah, they were like the second or third full vegan brewery in the whole United States when they first opened.
The pig mines.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
they're
I thought it was just top 20 breweries in the country.
Maybe.
And they just happen to be a vegan one.
Rockford Vegan Chef Challenge is going on. Shout
So
out
is
to
this
the
vegan
vegans.
month?
No.
Oh.
2024 Rockton Yeti Fest.
Yep, that's coming.
That's this weekend. There is don't forget your Frosty Fridays for your children to go ice skating at Carlson Ice Arena.
Don't forget that today, as every Friday, Dirty Dough drops new cookie flavors.
Oh, that is true.
That too.
They
You
have
got
a
to remember that.
Valentine's Day dinner for two at the top, which is the Tower Kitchen and Bar at the Embassy Suites.
And today, Friday, Cooper's Hawk dropped their new menu for Valentine's. It's going from the 9th until the 22nd, I think.
And lastly, if you like a good laugh like we do,
I love a
and
good
you like
laugh.
a good fish and chips,
Oh, I love fish and chips.
head on over to our friends at the Hope and Anchor on February 10th.
Oh,
Rated the best
comedy
fish and
night.
chips in the
Dude.
Rockford area.
Hope and Anchor, huge
Get
props.
some
They're
bangers
so
and
good.
mash.
Their
Bangers and mash.
their clam chowder is the best in town.
Clam chowder's amazing. Their
Yep.
fish and chips,
I like
get
a
all
good
the
clam
time
chowder.
with his Oculus on.
God,
So we have all that going on. A lot of stuff happening. I do want to say though, I want to do a thank you to Jimmy and the entire staff at Stone Eagle. They shut down last week. And rumor is he's popping up again somewhere. So, but thank you to Stone Eagle for the great service, for
Yeah.
getting better. I mean, there was a time there where it got bad. I'll be honest. Me and my wife went there a few times. It was really bad service. Food wasn't that great. We left. We gave them a shot again right around COVID, and they stepped up their game. And that place was just amazing. And I just watched how busy it kept getting over and over through COVID and then past. So I feel bad that we're losing a locally owned business to a chain. But, I mean, that's what happens. We'll see how long the chain actually makes it. Because sometimes if they don't hit certain numbers, they just shut down and abandon buildings. You know, just go down State Street. You see how many buildings are sitting empty. But thank you to the staff and the ownership and everybody at Stone Eagle for all the great years and the great meals. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Well, boys, it's another good episode. On
Yep.
that note, do all the podcasty things.
Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Reppin' the State Line Podcast. You could just search it in the top bar there and you'll find us. On YouTube, it's at Reppin' the State Line Podcast. And anywhere you listen to podcasts, just search our name and you'll find us.
we appreciate you tuning in. Episode 2, season 5 in the books. We'll see you next
Episode 51.
51. Ooh,
Cheers to our next 50.
yeah, let's do it. And we'll see you next week celebrating our 3121 script coming to fruition, and some breaking news hopefully when that happens. So, anything else, John?
Nope. That's all I got.
That's it. All right, I guess we'll call it a show today.
If George knows where the buttons are.
Wah, wah.
And we're clear.